I don't.
And I love your forehead.
Necessarily understand. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. Anything else?
So this Jonathan, let's promote your the Amazing Jonathan.
We've already promoted it once or twice
I know, but
on the show.
what is it on?
So it is available now on YouTube on the All Things Comedy channel, and it's just. I know how much you love documentaries.
Love them.
So you should watch this.
Going to.
I sent you the link. You didn't watch it. So this is a documentary, The Amazing Jonathan, great comedian magician.
Game of Thrones finale is coming. Oh, I'll watch this Steve Byrne documentary. I mean, come on, man. There's things going on. I'll watch it.
I watched season 1 of Animal Practice. Okay? You fucking open. You fucking open. You and the little monkey? Okay. Like you're in the commercial?
This is what I love. I love when this happens.
Okay. So, Jonathan, Vegas headliner, one of the first guys to pop off Comedy Central, like the Freddy Krueger of comedy and magic. He's just a rock star, right? 5 years ago, he was given a terminal diagnosis. He's diagnosed with cardiomyopathy and told he has a year to live. So he retires from performing. He retires from the stage. You combine cardiomyopathy with drug addiction and diabetes, and the doctors say you have a year to live, get your affairs in order. Wow. And Jonathan does. He retires. He outlives expectations and decides, I'm going to make a return to stage and see if I still have it, if I can still perform. So I thought, what a great impetus into a documentary to go through his legacy and his career and to see if he can still do it. But Jonathan was one of the first guys I ever featured for on the road, and I know his old road manager, Joel Osborne. While Jonathan was touring the world and popular in Australia, for example, outside the door was this 12-year-old kid who saw his show and was enamored with him. And every year he'd come back, the kid would be backstage. Can you sign this? Can you sign this? 14, 15, 16. And then eventually Jonathan gave him like a responsibility. Hey, I have a tour here. You want to manage the tour while I'm in Australia? Yeah, of course. Joel turns 18. He says, do you want to come to the United States of America and be my road manager? Wow. Joel says, absolutely. And from there, it's like Rick and Morty. I mean, these two should not be in each other's lives, but there's this fraternal relationship that develops between them. And again, Jonathan's drug addict, suicide attempt, all this crazy shit that he put Joel through, and Joel kept him on track and basically kept him alive.
Wow.
Joel gets Jonathan's life on track, post this awful divorce, gets him in a good place, goes to Australia, becomes a comedian on his own, and then when Jonathan makes a return to stage, Joel comes back to open for him. So it's this wonderful, kind of heartwarming documentary about.
You have all that on there?
It's all in there.
Oh my God!
Available now, and
that's amazing. And you produced it, right?
Produced, directed it.
Oh my God!
Did all the archival footage and stuff, and it's truly like a love letter to his legacy, to his career, to all the great bits that he's done, but also to just an unorthodox relationship that I think. I don't know. It's nice to get away from the TV and watch something I think positive that takes away from politics and all that.
How is Jonathan doing now?
You know, I think he has his good days and he's got his bad days.
He's still with us, right?
He's still with us.
Good.
And I hope to God he's with us for a long time. But, you know, I just don't know. I don't know how much longer.
Yeah. It's so funny because there's a lot of guys like that in comedy that like, even the guys that didn't make it as big as Amazing Jonathan that like influenced me, who I love.
Sure.
Right. And I like the fact that you opened for this guy, right, back in the day.
Yeah. And
you're paying it forward, but it's also a really cool story. It's sad, right? But you know, but
there's a happy ending.
Yeah, the happy ending.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool, man. I will watch it.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it was literally just about here's him on the Tonight Show.
No.
And then here is him smashing a pumpkin with Gallagher, and I'm like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I didn't know it was that. That's cool.
Yeah. I the reception we played at a few festivals. We won a few best docs and stuff.
Oh wow.
But I think when you're in the business side of things and you're allotted the decision to, see a nominal return on the money you spent or the visibility and hopefully people seeing it, my decision was I want as many people to see this as possible, especially for Joel and Jonathan. It's just I don't know.
So listen up, everyone listening. Honestly, though, I know this podcast has been. I love it, but we've and we've done all this stuff, little hatchets, all that stuff, right? But I sort of fucking got, at the end of the day, this dude right here is family and he's my brother. And he's also, you're very proactive. Yep. That's so inspirational. You're just constantly doing shit, dude. And, I'm the laziest guy. Everyone knows, but, but I wish I could have some of your, but.
You work all the time.
But listen, everyone listening right now, get the documentary, watch it, support it, because it's a great idea. The Amazing Jonathan is a legend.
Yeah.
Right. He really is, because he infused. You know how sometimes magicians. What?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Magicians are just magicians, right?
Yeah.
And then they do comedy, but it's not funny.
Yeah. It's like corny.
Yeah, they have one-liners, right? Yeah. But the Amazing Jonathan, I remember watching him going, "Oh, this guy's funny." Like he's genuinely like guttural funny. You know,
he says he's a better comedian than he is a magician.
Yeah.
But then we like interviewed Copperfield and Penn Jillette, so there's like real experts, dissecting his act and telling you exactly what.
What does Copperfield's skin look like?
I'll tell you what, he's a beautiful man. Like I was sitting next to him, I was like, man, that's what it's like to be a billionaire. Like he looks wealthy. He looks like a billionaire.
Right. The tan probably, right, is nice.
He just looks great.
Right. Like Jeff Goldblum.
You have a recent obsession with Jeff Goldblum.
I've been Googling his images.
Yeah.
And it's weird. If you look at my Google history, every other one is Jeff Goldblum.
In like Hawaiian shirts, deep V's.
Yeah.
Posing on top of a
because
piano.
Kevin Christie, about 6 months ago, was talking about Jeff Goldblum, about his style.
Okay.
That guy, no, he's the best style for his age. He's also really good looking for, his, this and that. And I go, what? I'm not gay. That's crazy. Look at it. I looked at it, and I've been looking at everything. For 6 months. Yeah, I Googled him.
Half a year?
Day. I think that he is...
Right before you got here.
Well, yeah, but
he was.
He was, dude, let me say something. He is a good actor, great actor.
Yeah.
Right? But he's stylish as fuck, bro. Because of his frame, he can wear like longer stuff, right? That I would look shitty in, right? Like button-ups that I can't wear. And he's kind of Mediterranean looking. I don't know is he Jew? I don't know what he is, but
he's definitely Jewish.
Yeah, he's got a Mediterranean vibe to him.
Goldblum,
He's also with he could have been adopted. I don't know, but he also is always with younger women. I mean, that's his vibe.
Yeah.
Right. There's just something magical about him. I'm not gay. And even if I did like,
I'm not gay. I was jerking off in his Hyundai Santa Fe. Guys, I'm not gay.
Yeah. The Fly 2, even if I was on the Fly 2.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, man, let's cuddle it up or whatever. I'd be, nah, brah.
Well, Kevin Christie did our poster art for Amazing Jonathan. For Always Amazing.
Wow.
I think Kevin's a phenomenal. I mean, obviously he's posting his artwork. He's phenomenal. He did my 3rd hour special Champion. He painted that thing. And then for Always Amazing,
I got
he did
so
a
much
poster.
his artwork. I mean, dude, I am a #1 Kevin Christie. I'm the one that got him into comedy.
Really?
I did an AM/PM commercial. Okay.
Yeah.
And it was 4 guys walking into an AM/PM.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin was the leader of the 4 guys, and I was in the 4 guys. We just walk into an AM/PM.
That's
we
such an
browse.
alpha kind of group.
I know, it's
Kevin,
nerds.
Oh my god!
And then the guy behind the counter was the alpha male.
Yeah.
And we were the nerds.
Yeah.
Okay. But then I ran into him at Amoeba, and he goes, "Let me come to check out your comedy." So he came to the Comedy Store, and then it took him a year.
Yeah.
And he finally called me, and he goes, "I want to try it." So we set it all up, put him on open mic and this and that, and he opened for me.
Oh, that's
for a year.
awesome.
Yeah,
man.
that guy
great
is
on Twitter, by the way. He's one of the
best
that I
on
like
Twitter.
on Twitter too. He's
and
really
also,
good.
secondly, he did the Kings of Leon's one of the first album cover. The guy's a legitimate artist. He's a great stand-up. And here's the last thing that he can do: he can act his fucking ass off.
Yeah.
He's a great actor. This kid is everything.
Yeah.
He has everything. This kid. Look up Kevin Christie.